Hi, evening. So, today's vlog, something a little bit different. I did say when I got started on this, I'd share a whole range of things, the good and the bad, and my own personal lessons. I was talking this week really about leadership and navigation, or the law of navigation yesterday, and how, planning has a big impact on leadership in many respects. And although I'm not going to talk predominantly about leadership today, there is a little bit of a link to that from yesterday, and it's simply this: it is, prior preparation prevents a poor performance. So, tell you a little story. Great day's training up in Bristol, and we left Bristol early evening, and set ActionMAN to take me back home. So heading south on the M5, as you know, I'm down Newton Abbot Exeter way, and it's taken me up to the Clifton Bridge. So anybody who knows Bristol will know where I'm talking about. Now, I've not really been across the Clifton Bridge before in my car, so I had no real idea that it was a toll bridge. So what happens is I get just before the bridge, and there's a little combat indicator because suddenly there is a sign that says £1 toll. Well, I hadn't brought any money. I had no money on me whatsoever. I had five pence pieces in the car, which equates, as you can work out, to 25 pence. So I get to the toll booth, and it's all automated. Press the button for a little bit of advice and guidance. Thought actually, someone would, give me a little bit of leeway here, and I might be lucky enough to get across the bridge. So the lady came out, had a chat, explained to her that my ActionMAN had brought me across here, and I didn't have any money on me, and what should I do? So she explained, put your four ways on, I'll stop the traffic, you can reverse out and take a different route. So I'm a little bit dismayed, as you can imagine, but in fairness to her, absolutely appropriate. So I did just that. And anybody who has been on the Clifton Bridge will know it's not the widest of roads. So after doing a 14-point turn, I'm now heading back down the hill towards the river, and a route which takes me under the bridge, under the gorge, and under the Clifton Bridge. So anyway, ActionMAN's now telling me to stay left for a left turn. So as I'm driving, and I'm doing exactly that, I'm staying left. There is a slip road to the right, which suddenly I realised the slip road was the route that I should have taken, because that goes up, then left across the river. So now I've done wrong move number 2, and I've gone under that bridge, and I'm now still heading out of Bristol in the wrong direction. Takes me further down. I come under the big flyover for the M5, and I'm finally thinking, oh good, I'm almost close to getting back onto the M5 again. By now I'm about 6 or 7 mile detour. So I get up to the junction, and I managed to make it 3 out of 3. I got to the 3rd junction, took the wrong turn, completely disorientated, and the next thing I know is I'm at a roundabout under the M4 at the foot of the 7 crossing. And thankfully I didn't make a wrong turn there. I managed to do a U-turn and head back towards the M5. Otherwise I think I'd have ended up in Brecon. But anyway, what's the moral of the story for me? It was just a nice reminder that I should make sure that I plan my own journeys and plan my own days. Stepping out of the house without any money at all is just nuts. And I guess I struggled a little bit to stay above the line for a couple of occasions, and certainly a couple of wrong turns. How many of you can say you and maybe want to share similar stories? It is quite funny. I phoned my wife Sam, and she had a good belly-aching laugh on my account. But it was a nice reminder for me just to make sure that I make sure I plan my activities. Goodness knows I spent long enough in an environment where prior preparation prevents a poor performance. Till tomorrow, have a great evening. Bye bye.